Hey VGA crew, Mike and Mari here with the question of the week. Question of the week, of course, was which movie or movies do you think were influential, or your favorite movies that were influential in video games? For me, I was really surprised that none of you guys talked about the George Romero movies. None of them. You didn't mention Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, any of that stuff. And honestly, if I got to pick out one of those that's influential, I would definitely say Dawn of the Dead is probably his most influential movie when it comes to video games. You know, our idea of what survival horror is really comes from that. The small group of people packed in together, distrusting each other. The large groups of zombies, hordes of enemies in a place that we normally think of as our homes or the places where we are most comfortable, comes from that movie, more so than I think anything else. And so games like Left 4 Dead definitely call for that. Hell, the second game, has a level right in a shopping mall. I will even say, of course, Dead Rising, the game that honestly had to have a disclaimer on the front that it had nothing to do with the George Romero Dawn of the Dead movie, because that was how copyright infringing it was getting and how inspired by it was. So honestly, I think we'd be remiss if we did not talk about the George Romero zombie movies, because everything from Resident Evil straight on down to whatever we have coming up next year for survival horror really comes from his template. Thank you again for listening to me this week. I look forward to talking to you guys again next week.